Hello and welcome to my latest video on the subject of Roman roads, and this time we are covering Roman roads heading west from Gloucester into Wales. Here is Ivan Margou's map of the area, and we're going to start with Roman road 610, which heads northwest of Gloucester towards a Roman fort at Stretton Grandison. The fort is visible on Google Earth 1999 imagery, you can see to the right, and there are further features visible to the west of that. It's situated next to the River Frome, with roads leading west to Kenchester and the road we're interested in leading south towards Gloucester. The road heads south from the fort in a straight line currently occupied by the modern A4172 towards a Roman settlement at Dimmock. The Roman settlement at Dimmock occupies a classic position between two streams. What I'm suggesting that is new is that the Roman road makes a turn and heads towards the east from there. This new course for the road heads further to the east than previously suspected, more in the direction of Gloucester. The only part that is not clear is where it gets particularly hilly towards Dimmock. Here is a close-up of part of that road, with several sections of agger appearing within fields. Next we're going to look at a route to the southwest of Gloucester, Roman Road 60A. Note here that Ivan Margou has the road making a turn to the right and crossing the River Severn before it reaches Gloucester. We're going to start looking at this road at Lydney. To the southwest of the modern town of Lydney, there is a Roman religious settlement on the side of a hill. Heading northeast out of Lydney, it's generally understood that the Roman road is followed by the modern road, but there is an alternative route shown here that is crossed by the modern road. Further to the northeast, the route is not quite as clear, possibly heading over the hill from Blakeney to Bledisloe. Then, at Newnham, Ivan Margou has the road making a turn to the right and crossing the River Severn. It's not quite clear why he does this, as there is a perfectly decent straight set of road and agger crossing fields further on, heading towards Gloucester. And here is a close-up of that new section, so you can see the road crossing the fields. Next up is the road heading directly west from Gloucester, Roman Road 61. I should also point out some of the roads I don't think are Roman. Ivan Margou's 6C, south of the point shown, 6D and 613 are all modern roads making their way through the Welsh valleys. It can be difficult to find Roman roads travelling through hilly country because there is often only one route to take, and modern roads will follow the Roman route. With these roads, even when the roads travel through open ground, they don't behave like Roman roads. There is nothing to suggest these are Roman. Route 614 is another matter. This is the Dean Road, which has been excavated extensively. Unfortunately, recent dating suggests that this is actually post-medieval. The route from Gloucester to Monmouth is to a large extent influenced by Iter 13 of the Antonine itinerary. The assignment of the Roman name Araconio to Western under Penyard and Blestio to Monmouth is very much dependent on the distances given in this document and trying to make the modern routes fit. When the settlement at Western under Penyard was found, that was used to make the route on the ground match the Antonine itinerary, with Roman roads 611 and 612A being given as the probable route. The trouble is, Roman Road 61 seems to continue past Roman Road 611. So what's the solution to this? The first solution is that we should ignore 611. Route 61 continues further into the hills and then makes a turning to the north up one of the valleys towards Western under Penyard. The second is that we should ignore Western under Penyard completely and seek a more direct route from Gloucester to Monmouth. This is shown on the image as possible new section, where there are several sections of straight modern road which could be the route of a Roman road, though none of that is conclusive. Moving on, another area of uncertainty is the route of the Roman road
from Monmouth to Usk. I would like to give you my favourite course for this route, as it is quite clear on the LiDAR. Starting at Monmouth at the top of the image, the route passes a known Roman fort at Wonastow before crossing the Trothy and climbing the hills to the south. On the top of these hills is something for which there is no archaeological record that I can find. It looks like a Roman fortlet on the top of the hills near Cwmcarven. Past Cwmcarven, a fairly easy course is taken along ridgeways off of the hills and down into the valley again. Finally, down in the valley, a series of straight road sections take the Roman road all the way to Usk. So finally, here are all the roads I've been talking about today. I hope you enjoyed the talk.